Auth-kylausti with Matt Wenzel with your three biggest Michigan State questions heading into the season opener on Saturday against Bowling Green. Matt, question number one, what is the biggest surprise from the depth chart we saw today?
Well, we just got our first one of the season, and it's probably Demetrius Cooper being listed as a backup defensive end behind Kenny Willicke's former walk-on. Cooper's returning starter last year. He led him in sacks. Granted, that was only with 2.5, but he's a guy that they would really need to count on this year. But he did have off-season or off-field legal issues this past off-season, but most of it suspended. So maybe that's more of just sending a message type of thing.
Yeah, that did surprise me. That's probably number one. I thought Josh Butler over Josiah Scott was another minor surprise. Josiah Scott's been a little banged up, but he's been a cornerback true freshman. They've been talking about all offseason, so it's a little surprising not to see him there, but I think we're going to see plenty of snaps out of him too. Question number two, what player are you most curious to see on Saturday?
Ryan Mawerke, and I think most of the Michigan State fans probably say the same. They only saw him in 4 games last year, 2 starts. Mark D'Antonio's raved about him this past offseason. He named him the starter back end of last fall, pretty much the front runner. I mean, nothing's changed. He's compared him to Connor Cook and Kirk Cousins, which is pretty heady company. So, they're going to need good quarterback play if they're going to want to have a good season, and it's got to be the rookie.
I'm going to go with Kenny Willicke's defensive end, slated to start on Saturday. This is a guy that is a walk-on who only played special teams last year as a redshirt freshman, and is now going to be a starter this year. And coaches will tell you that's because he had a great offseason. The cynic in me says that says more about their defensive end position and their lack of depth there. So I guess that's what we'll find out on Friday. Is he really going to look like a player here, or is that indicative of a unit that's really going to struggle for Michigan State? And then question number 3, will any Michigan State running back get 20 carries on Saturday?
This Saturday, no. At some point in the season, yes. I mean, that's running back's one position where they don't have depth concerns. LJ Scott, Gerald Holmes, Madre London, all of them started. All of them have been effective at points, different points. I think they'll spread it out early, and as Antonio said, they'll go with the hot hand. I think at some point in time it will be LJ Scott. He will get the bulk of the carries, meaning 20 more in a game, but not this weekend.
I agree totally. I think the opener is the time when you really spread things out. I think if things go as expected, and Bowling Green's a team that's probably going to struggle a little bit, I think the score is going to be as much that you're going to get guys like LJ out of there and you're going to spread things out. So I don't think it's going to happen, but I agree with you. I think some of these events are going to take a little bit more hold of that than they have last year. So that'll do it for this week. Check back with us on Saturday when we'll recap Michigan State versus Bowling Green at noon on Saturday here at Spartan Stadium.